Welcome, children. Hope you all are doing well. So, children, now continue to our properties of multiplication of integers. In the last video, we have seen closure property of multiplication. Once again, I will like to revise it that when you are going to multiply any two integers, the result is again a integer. Moving to the next, commutative property. As the name itself suggests, commutative property, in this property you can change the order of multiplication. For example, when you are going to multiply any two integers, say a and b, we have their products a into b, you can write as a b into a. Just like children, you can remember this property we have utilized in the addition also. Like in the addition we have the commutative property for addition, a plus b is equal to b plus a. There also we have changed the order of addition and the result was same. And here also when you are going to change the order of multiplication, the result is it's still same, that is a into b will give the same result as b into a. You can see here this example. I have multiplied minus 2 with 3. I got a product minus of 6. And when I am going to commutate, means when I am going to change its order of multiplication, suppose I multiply 3 with minus of 2. Again I will get minus of 6. The product in these both example are same. That means order of multiplication does not give any other false result. It will be always give you accurate products. Now moving to the one more property, that is associative property of integers. For any three integers, say a, b and c, we are having again their multiplication. Order of grouping the integers will not give you the false result. Here as I am going to multiply product of a, b and c, as I am going to get the product here, I can write a into b in one bracket into c, which is always equal to, again I have changed here grouping, a multiply by, first I am going to multiply b and c. Like you can see here, order does not matter while performing multiplication of integers. Here 2 3s are 6 in one bracket, again that 6 into 6 will give you 36. In the same way, in the next you have changed the order, still you are getting the same product. Moving to the next property, which is very important property. Here I would like to revise you additive identity. Children, we have seen additive identity. You remember, like 0 is the additive identity for integers. Like when you are going to add any integer with 0, the result is the integer itself. And here, yes, I want a multiplicative identity. Here I want a multiplicative identity. So for any integer a, we have a into 1, which is equal to 1 into a, which is equal to the integer a itself. Means 1 is such a number on which multiplication with any integer gives integer itself. And here I have commuted it also, like a into 1 is equal to 1 into a. So 1 is called as a multiplicative identity, because on multiplying an integer with 1, the result is the integer itself. And like here we are having multiplicative inverse. Like you remember in the previous video we have seen additive inverse. There was the additive inverse of positive was a negative and vice versa. And here for any integer a, we have its multiplicative inverse 1 upon a, 1 by a, such that when I am going to multiply a with its additive inverse, that is 1 upon a, I will get a multiplicative identity of 1. Like for example, I am going to multiply 3 with its additive inverse, which is going to be 1 upon 3, and when I take its product I will get a 1 as a multiplicative identity. Now moving to the next, distributive property. As the name itself suggests, we are going to distribute operations. How? Just see here. For any three integers, say a, b and c, we have two distributive properties. First is over addition, second is over subtraction. Multiplication over addition, multiplication over subtraction. Like here, I am going to do distributive property of multiplication over addition. A multiply by in bracket b plus c. So outside a is going to multiply to this inside. A into b in one bracket plus in another bracket a into c, means that a is distributed over the subtraction. A's multiplication is distributed over the subtraction and addition, like downside also. A into b in one bracket minus a into c into another bracket, means here multiplicative property you are going to distribute over two operations, that is addition and subtraction. And one more thing we have know already, that product of any integer with a 0 gives the result 0 itself. This is very important. Remember, multiplication of any integer, say the integer is suppose a, then when you are going to multiply a with a 0, a into 0 or a 0 into a will give you the result 0. So these are very important properties of multiplication